So I want to have a look at it.
What do you get? You keep all of it then, yeah? You know, give
So
it me back. I'm done with it now, yeah. So if you have a look at the
I'll rip that.
records.
I'll download that data and we'll have a look at your
So,
sleep.
you know, it's sleep. What does it tell you about the sleep?
So I'll tell you what your reactive readiness and trained readiness is.
What's that mean?
I'm going to be able to pull this data
Yeah.
and have a look at how you've been sleeping compared based off how we've been training you in here and in here.
So when I sleep sometimes, like when I sleep, I fall asleep like really deep.
Yep,
My
we'll
sleep's
find
like
out.
really deep.
This will tell
But
me
then when I get up, I'm not a morning person for some reason.
Yeah, that's sleep.
I've never been a morning person.
That's sleep inertia.
So can we improve on that?
Yeah, there's ways that we can improve.
Because I like to wake up in the morning, be fresh.
Yep.
Like, wow, yeah. I can have 8 hours sleep, 9 hours sleep, and I'm still tired when I wake up in the morning.
So we can adjust the time that you go to sleep. We can have a look at some sleep strategies of getting you to sleep better.
Yeah.
And that's shutting down.
I'm not a guy to sleep early.
Yeah, so.
I don't like sleeping early.
Yep. And so when we get you up early in the morning, you've got a little bit of sleep inertia, your circadian rhythms, the natural sleeping patterns based off your light and your darkness affect how you sleep too. If you're looking at screens, if you're sending text messages home or whatever, or any, you're watching the TV, any bright lights before bed, 30 minutes, will affect your sleep.
No way.
So we say like create the bat cave. All right, make it a super dark room.
And the last thing I do is I go on my phone because everyone in the UK is awake at that time. So while everyone's waking up, I'm going to sleep in America. So I normally catch up with all my messages, say hi to everyone, and then I go to bed.
Yeah, that's probably. So we've put the sleep strategies in place. Like, hey, you either check your messages at a different time in the morning when you wake up.
Turn my phone off.
Turn your phone off 30 minutes before, mate.
But what I normally do, like before a fight, a week before the fight, I give my phones away. So I have no phones. Yeah. I give them to my friend or my brother, and they take care of everything, so that I don't get no. The only reason I do that is because I'm gonna get messages of people saying I need this, I need that.
Yeah, right.
So I need to stay focused. Yeah, now you know me, I'll still go out my way and do it. But
so your sleep is key. It's vital. This is the best indicator on how your recovery is going, how your training readiness is. So that's why we're monitoring it and look at what you've done over the last 3 weeks. You've had a trip overseas as well, so we see how you travel. And then just get your biological rhythms back on track. Keep them on track so that we can always be training fresh and getting the most quality out of all of our sessions. And when we start seeing you going to, when we really start pushing you under, we're going to know when to load and when to unload.
Yeah.
We know exactly ahead of time what's going on, and our sleep helps us control and conduct that. So I'll pull this data and we'll have a look at some stuff. Cool, mate. Great job.
so when will I see you again?
You'll be in here on Monday. We'll be back probably Wednesday.
Josh.
We'll be back here Wednesday. Josh
Monday,
is in
Wednesday.
Yeah. Monday,
Wednesday, Friday.
Same deal, same thing.
Amir, what's next? What do you do now? Now that you finish your training, what's next?
Now I'm gonna go home and have some food. I have my breakfast before I come to training. So I wake up like a couple of hours before and have maybe 2 hours before training. I have a breakfast, and then I'll do my session. Do my first session today, and my next one I won't be training this afternoon, so I'm gonna go home now. I'm gonna get ready, I'm gonna eat, and I'm gonna go to the mosque because it's Friday today. Friday I take off the afternoon, the gym, so I can go to the mosque and do my prayers.
I mean, that's
every Friday.
That's part of your life. That's
Part
important.
of my life, very important to me, man. I mean, my faith is everything to me, and it's one of the things that got me to this level, and it mentally makes me strong as well. So yeah, I go to the mosque, do my prayers, and try to go as much as I can, but it's very hard with all the training I do, so I only get the chance to go once a week. So Fridays is the time I take out of the gym, go to the mosque, do my prayers, and do everything else. Yeah.
One more thing, mate. You want your stripes, pal? You can rock a black belt shirt.
Thank you, bro.
Nice.
Good deal.
Thank you, bro.
Cool. And your brother with the magic water, mate, he earned one as well.
I deserved one as well. I received one as well.
Nutrition.
And the clock.
Nutrition
And the
is
clock.
everything, man. Making sure you're on the right nutrition and everything. Look, so I make sure that I have the right fuel.
Boys, can we get
Is that a special mix?
It's a special mix. I mean, it's I got a team in the UK called Max Fuel, and they check my bloods and everything. They check everything. With my nutrition, I've given them like the whole data of what I eat and what time I sleep and everything, and they come up with a formula of what I should be drinking, when I should be having my protein shakes, when I should be having my carb shakes, and so they mix it up for me that way. Yeah.
Okay. So is that just like a protein shake, or is it like
This is protein, yeah.
Okay.
So this is gonna be giving me enough fuel to kind of feed my muscles, you know, because I'm exhausted now. I mean, my arms are tired. So this is going to give me the right fuel, kind of feed my muscles and everything. So I'm going to be ready for the next session. Yeah. Nutrition is very important.
So it's, I mean, you got to have like an entire team of people surrounding you for.
It's a full-time job.
See a quick photo, man.
Yeah, that's good, man.
Get your bro in here.
Right, get in, man.
Good work, boys.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah, your stripes, mate. You can't buy them.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's go. Come on. It's carnage time.